The year is 1996. With it came the introduction of the Nintendo 64, the release of the first Tomb Raider game, and the debut of a movie that is liked, loved, and hated, Space Jam, starring Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Random, yeah, I know, but it was inspired by commercials or something, which was probably inspired by somebody's hallucinations. When I was a kid, I was actually one of the people that loved this movie, but then again, I liked Baby Geniuses back in the day as well, so what the f did I know? When it came to Space Jam though, I enjoyed seeing all of my favorite Looney Tunes characters in a movie interacting with real people, and the concept of them teaming up with Michael Jordan to play basketball was very random, but interesting at the same time. A year later, we get the game for the PlayStation 1, Space Jam, which is, unsurprisingly, a basketball game. Does it have what it takes to be a good basketball game? Today, I, Detective Dixon, try to find the skills in this children's first basketball game for the PlayStation 1. There are two modes. The first one sees you play against the Monstars, or against the Looney Tunes if you picked the Monstars. Things like time limits, difficulty, and team size, where you can do a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3, can all be adjusted in the options menu. They can also be altered for the second mode, the Intergalactic Tournament. This, as the title suggests, is a tournament where you play 5 games in all. Winning gives you the most amazing thing in the world. A very, very, very small animated cutscene. Yay! And is that a bear wearing a diaper? When you play the regular mode, you start out with your very first minigame. Yes, this basketball game has minigames, and they are everywhere. When you first start this headache, you play as Daffy Duck, who is trying to gather MJ's clothes for the big game, including 2 jerseys, some shorts, and a bunch of sneakers because the more the merrier, I guess? What I can do without, though, is this little shit and his bullshit slings of death. And when he puts them up on the dresser there, I'm pretty much fucked. Oh no, it's okay. I didn't want to collect them anyways. Please continue. The other minigames pit you against the opposing team in different activities, such as a one-on-one shootout where you both have your own balls. Balls.
How dare you!
And must score the most points before the time limit runs out. There's also one with Lola Bunny, in which you basically play one of those carnival things where you gotta hit the targets, but with basketballs. Then there's one where you gotta get Mike's secret stuff, in which Bud's expression here makes me very uncomfortable. This is my least favorite minigame because I just don't find it fun. Open lockers and get stuff until the timer runs out. The end. And if you're playing on the Monstar side, instead of being this little shit, you're instead a mist thing trying to hurt Michael Jordan's stunt double. Oh yeah, and there's this space racing minigame where you gotta be far enough in first place for the screen to leave and destroy your opponent. They are all, definitely something. And now the main dish, the meat of the game. This part is kind of self-explanatory if you ever played a basketball game before, or even know what basketball is, period. You can shoot, pass, jump, and steal. And you also have a turbo thing that makes you quicker for a limited amount of time until it fills back up, which can definitely help with dunks.
Look at that thing go!
Most, if not all of the characters have their own animations for quote-unquote special slam dunks, which is what the manual calls it. Some of my favorites include Bugs Bunny, Taz, and Wile E. Coyote. Really good stuff. What's not really good is trying to fucking trigger these to happen. For the life of me, I have no idea how to get them to happen all of the time, only some of the time, as in almost never. But when I get it to register, it's fun to watch these animations that relate to these characters and their personalities. It's good shit. The controls are good and they work as intended. It's actually kind of fun. Well, until those damn Monstars steal the ball from me, those sons of bitches. You guys are giants compared to us. How is this fair? Turns out it's very fair, according to their stats. Well, I'll just stick with the Looney Tunes. And Michael Jordan, who, unsurprisingly, has the best stats in the game. This screen is not just for looking at stats though. It is also for witnessing the animations that the characters do when they are selected. It's the little things, you know? The little things. Overall, this game was okay. I was able to win a decent amount of times, and this game was my gateway into other fun basketball games, including NBA Street Volume 2. Good times, good times. Oh yeah, and one more thing. At the end of the regular mode, when you win or lose, you get to see and listen to stuff like this. This, and I could be wrong, is probably what hell feels like.